Dari luar kita boleh dengar bunyi dia. You can see that the insulation is much better than the Honda City. We confirm that the resolution here is much lower than the X70. NVH lah, noise, vibration and harshness, NVH. Kereta ni menang daripada Honda City dan HRV. Okay guys, our car is ready. We're going for a second test drive. So let's go and take a look at how the car will fare. Okay guys, we're going for our second test drive in the X50. So let's take a look. We confirm that the resolution here is much lower than the X70. Lower than the X70. Okay, again, first impression comparing to the Honda City and the HRV. This car is definitely more powerful than the Honda City and the HRV. In terms of soundproofing at low speed, this car is much better than the Honda City and also the HRV. Of course, arus you don't talk lah. Okay. Somebody asked whether at 70 kilometers the apa bunyi tu?
哦，没有办法，这边收点。
Okay, I will slow down. My friend forgot to close the door.
OK。
Okay, luckily it didn't fall off thanks to the technology in X50. Okay, when you accelerate slowly, this is in normal mode, comfort mode, right?
Comfort.
So when you accelerate slowly, the car is okay. It's only when we do hard acceleration that we feel that the car may be straining the engine. That's all. So we're going to test this in a while. So today we're going to drive the car just in comfort mode to feel how the car is. The suspension is slightly harder than the HRV and the Honda City. That is very sure. And yeah, let's try the aircon at maximum. Fantastic aircon. The blower is so big that the air that is coming out from the aircon is so cooling on the right hand side and the left hand side. And let's see the mirror. About the same thickness as the HRV. In terms of rubbers, is also about there, but they use slightly different, slightly harder rubber at the edges of the glass. So maybe that is slightly better, gives better soundproofing. We don't know. Okay, we are in comfort mode. We're going to try at 70 to 100 and listen to the sound. Whether there's a tire noise or there's a wind noise. Handling wise, is definitely more nimble than the Honda City and HRV. Definitely more nimble. Ready to go. Once you turn your steering, you're already turning already. So dalam dia punya suara NVH lah, noise, vibration and harshness, NVH. Kereta ni menang daripada Honda City dan HRV. Sekarang 70 kita boleh dengar suara enjin sedikit lah, sedikit. Okay, kita akan naik ke 100 nanti dan kita akan tengok sama ada suara dia bagaimana, apa rasa dia bunyi. Okay, brakes wise, this one you have to depress a bit more compared to the City and the HRV. But this is very linear, yeah. The more you press, the car will slow down in a very proportionate way. So brake dia adalah selari dengan kekuatan pijakan kita. Kita pijak lebih kuat, dia akan berhenti dengan lebih lah. So dia tak ada masalah. Hanya dia punya brake ada rasa lembut sedikit berbanding dengan Honda City dengan Honda HRV. Itu bukan masalah besar, Okay, bila kita letak kat neutral, kita tak rasa gegaran enjin pun tak ada. Okay, so sekarang kita nak naik ke 100. Kita tengok sama ada bunyi datang daripada side mirror ataupun daripada tayar atau bagaimana. This car not tinted, huh?
No tinted.
Okay, 70 masih senyap. Saya diam sikit. Okey, bunyi dia datang daripada tayar Bunyi dia datang daripada tayar. Bukan daripada angin daripada tayar. Hari ni banyak kereta, so kita tak boleh jalan cepat untuk cuba alunan jalan. Harap-harap on the way balik kita boleh cuba. Kita confirm bunyi daripada tayar. We confirm that the sound, the noise is from the tires. It's definitely not from the windows, because the windows are very well insulated. I'm just opening the window to test the sound. Okay, I'm also testing the what they call it, the sunroof, because the previous complaint with Proton X50 is this particular sunshade is very thin, so therefore it's very hot. This one is not too bad, it's thicker than the previous X70. I forgot to try the CKD X70 yesterday. So then the CKD 的比较厚还是这个比较厚？
这个比较厚。
Oh, this is
better.
Oh, this is still much thicker than the CKD. Ini masih lebih tebal daripada X70 yang versi CKD So jadi dia akan memotong lebih haba lah, panas. So ni lebih baik menurut kawan saya yang ada X70 sendiri. This one. Okay, kita cuba tengok. Okay, kalau tanpa sunscreen ni banyak panas memang panas. So without the sunscreen it's really hot. So the sunscreen really does a big job in cutting off the heat. And this is before you put your tinting. So you put a good tinting, it should be able to help. Right? Of course, the aircon here is also very powerful. I'm not turning it on to high speed because of the sound. So generally this car, nothing to complain about lah. We're going to try one more time to strain the engine and see how it feels versus the HRV and the Honda City. Shortly, when we make this U-turn, we will feel that. Other than that, there's no more concerns, I believe. Handling wise, this car is definitely much better. It's just the concern of the engine strain that I have yesterday when I went back and thought about it. Otherwise, everything, technology, this car wins. Look at this beautiful dashboard. And the Honda City is all black on black on black. The HRV is also black on black on black. Granted, the new HRV has got the brown leather, so I have not seen that yet. but this car is more exciting, definitely. Okay, let's try. We strain the car at the comfort mode. Okay, engine is okay. Response is also as good, if not better, than the HRV hybrid. Okay, the sound, the wind sound, at about 100, we have the wind sound. 105, we have a wind sound. Below that is all tire noise. Below that is all tire noise. Above 105 or so, you have a bit of wind sound. But that's granted. So let's talk about performance. Comparing with HRV and Honda City, this car wins. Of course, we drove the Honda HRV hybrid, hybrid. So this is a 1.5 turbocharged engine. That's all. No worries of the batteries. Even though Honda gives you a 8-year battery warranty. In terms of handling wise, this car also wins. Wind sound is about there lah. It's about there. The HRV, of course, the City loses a bit. To this car, the X50. Dari segi bunyi, bunyi NVH X50 menang berbanding dengan Honda City dan Honda HRV. Okay, kita jalan cepat sikit. Bila kita naik lepas 100.05 ada bunyi angin. Itu confirm ada bunyi angin. Sama seperti HRV dan Honda City. Sampai 100 dia mesti ada bunyi angin punya. Di kelajuan lebih kurang 75 ke 80 kita boleh dengar sedikit bunyi. Bunyi datang daripada tayar, daripada tayar. So bila kita dalam comfort mode, kita tekan engine walaupun dia 3 silinder, engine dia respon dengan baik. So jadi tak ada kerisauan bahawa engine tidak cukup kuat ataupun tidak boleh memberi kuasa ataupun power untuk melajukan kita. So the concern of the 3-cylinder engine being strained is not there, because when we really push it, the 3-cylinder engine will make a bit of sound. Of course, it's a small engine, but then the concern that the engine may not be enough to power the car is not there. Of course, in terms of sound system, engine sound system, engine output, this car 3-cylinder, nothing to shout about. The HRV gives a very good engine note. HRV 4-cylinder dual overhead cam gives a very good engine note. Kereta HRV tu engine dia memberi suara dan bunyi yang sungguh sedap. Kita ni tak boleh banding lah, kalah lah. Dari segi bunyi kalah lah. So bila kita tekan minyak, dia punya ong. Very nice, very sporty sounding engine. NA is always the best. Bunyi yang macam tu keluar dari HRV lebih sedap. Kereta ni dia punya bunyi kalah sikit lah. Tapi kita bukan beli kereta ni untuk lawan. So kereta ni kita guna untuk hari-hari, pergi office, balik rumah, pergi balik kampung. So bukan untuk lumba kereta. Nak lumba kereta pergi modify exhaust. Okay. So for daily use, this car is enough. This car is equipped. This car is very well put together. Even though the 3-cylinder engine does not give a very nice engine note compared to the HRV. As we tested just now, the HRV gives a very nice engine note, but we are not buying this car for racing. So if you want the car to have very nice exhaust or engine note, go modify your exhaust, buy a Acropovish or something, right? So generally, I'm very happy with this car, and I'm very happy to report to you that if you are choosing between a City, the HRV or this X50, all depends on what you need, what you use your car for, as we discussed yesterday when we compare between the X50 and X70. Today we talk about the equipment level, the technology level in the X50, the HRV and the Honda City. So if you're going to spend about, let's say, 90,000 ringgit, okay, you get the highest spec Honda City, right? You get the highest spec Honda City. But what do you get? You don't get this kind of entertainment, infotainment display. You do not get this kind of nice dashboard. You do not get the red color, what do you call it? Red color dashboard. So we are comparing a 93,000 car. You're getting a Honda City premium spec. 93,000, you get the premium X50, yeah, premium X50 without ADAS, but you get all this very nice dashboard and all the rest. Okay, kalau kita bandingkan dari segi 93,000, anda akan dapat Honda City spek yang paling tinggi sekali, tapi dari segi infotainment dah kalah dah satu. And then dari segi dashboard, yang ni lebih cantik, X50 lebih cantik. Dari segi luar, X50 lebih cantik. Dari segi mana-mana lah, X50 design dia lebih cantik. Kita tengok Honda City tak cantik langsung. Kalau kita nak banding dengan HRV, HRV merupakan satu kereta yang 5 tahun dah tua, 5 tahun. So if you look at HRV, you're buying an old car at an expensive price. So you take the lowest spec of HRV, which is 104,000, you compare to this, which is the highest flagship spec. You get everything. You get ADAS, you get this infotainment display, you get nice dashboard, you get a new car, a fresh car. So I think this is a better proposition compared to the HRV. Of course, the only reason that you should choose a HRV versus a X50 is the experience that Honda has, the reliability of the engine that Honda has. Granted, Honda also has got problems with their service. Everybody has got problem with their service because not every car is perfect. So I would say that Honda HRV will have lesser visits to the to the service center compared to the X50, because the X50 is still new. You have a lot of small teething problems that you will have. But if you don't mind going into the showroom, into the service center and fixing all these small issues, then there's no problem. So itu saja laporan saya untuk anda, perbandingan antara X50, Honda City dan Honda HRV hybrid, di mana kalau jika saya pilih, saya akan masih pilih X50. Kita akan buat rumusan selepas ini, jangan ke mana-mana. So we will make a summary for all the cars after this, so don't go anywhere. Thank you. Okay guys, I just want to let you know that this car has been running for 3 days, 10 hours per day non-stop on test drive, being pushed up down. There's no problems here. Saya nak bagi tahu kereta ni telah dipandu uji 3 hari selama 10 jam setiap hari. Setiap orang tekan kereta ni, nak naik turun highway ni tak ada masalah. Dia punya suhu, dia punya temperature semua okey lagi. So dari segi itu saya rasa kereta ni okey lah. So let's check why there is a tire noise. There's a tire noise. You can see that the insulation is much better than the Honda City. Okay, there's a covering here. So you can see the equipments are all still better laid out, better kept. We just take a look at the finishing in terms of the tire cover. Look at this. No effort has been done to actually cover this part, and then a lot of exposed tubes and lines are running, so quite disturbing for me. That is my opinion. I'm not sure whether the higher versions are like this or they are covered up, so I'm quite skeptical in the finishing. Okay, let's look at the back. The back is also very well covered. The back is also very well covered with the plastic. So therefore, even though we have the tire noise, but they have done their best. I think Proton has done their best to actually cover up all that they could to prevent the tire noise. So saya rasa Proton dan Geely telah cuba sedaya upaya untuk menutup. Boleh tengok semua cantik, cantik ditutup, bukan macam Honda City. So kita boleh kata yang ini lebih bagus daripada Honda City lah. Okay, kalau nak lawan HRV ini pun lebih bagus dari segi LED lamp, dia punya design lebih baru. Okey, so itu saja. Nanti kita buat rumusan selepas ni. Kita tengok orang masuk kereta, dia punya suspensi turun. Okey, kita tengok.